But one of the things that we're going to do today is kind of show you where we are today and how you can use AI in your workflow right now. So the first one is around privacy, or ownership, which is that there is no clear understanding of who owns what right now. So if you're in the United States and you're watching this from the US, currently the US Patent and Trademark Office says that AI generated content cannot be patented or trademarked. The thing that they're missing in AI generated content is called sufficient human authorship. The next thing we need to talk about around privacy is that your data can, and in most cases will be used for training models. So you see this as a concern for a lot of people when they're using AI tools. If I upload my social listening data, or if I upload my results from a recent campaign, is that information going to find itself in an AI model that someone might accidentally one day like type in, hey, like, what are the best use cases for social media in X? And my actual data will show up. Well, I think that that's a pretty far off example of an AI tool going rogue and not giving you the correct answer. But it is important to say, like, yes, in most cases, your data, your inputs and your outputs do become part of the training models in these cases, mostly because these AI tools are struggling to get enough information to build the next version of the AI tool. But overall, what you need to do is just be careful. Maybe you're not putting in your client's next product release or your company's next product release, but maybe you're putting in like publicly available knowledge about that company or your client that's available on their website. So tools like ChatGPT, for example, they are leading the way in the latest privacy options and standards for business-friendly controls. They just included this new option as part of their memory and knowledge options inside of the system preferences. And the first one is called model improvement. This is the option to turn off model improvement inside of ChatGPT, which means that all of your generations will not be included in model training. So when we start to talk about data and how it exists in these AI tools, we need to talk about two different types of data. The first one is static data. The idea of static data is data that is probably already part of that training model. So when you're using a tool like ChatGPT, Llama 3, Claude 3, whatever it is, you're using most of the time static data that may be updated every once in a while. So ChatGPT, for example, made the promise they're going to try to update their data set every month. Now, sometimes the way they augment static data is with dynamic data. So probably most of you are used to the web search function that happens in these AI tools like ChatGPT, will go out, search the web, crawl for more up-to-date information, and bring that into your AI experience. The other way you bring in dynamic data is doing things like uploading documents or uploading new and unique information. And dynamic data is super important. Dynamic data makes it so that all of the AI generations that you have are unique to you as an individual. So it means that if I type in, give me 3 social media posts for a luggage brand, and then John types in, give me 3 social media posts for a luggage brand, if we don't augment that with dynamic data, it's very likely we'll get very similar results. But if I upload with my generation unique information that I pulled off a TikTok or a social listening pool, my dynamic data is going to influence my generation and make it so that my result is more unique to me. And then what I'm able to do in my chat experience is reference all of those different 20 references as I'm talking. So all of this, using these tools, makes it so that everything that you're doing with inside of your AI tool is personalized to you, and all of this information is unique to outputs are unique to your use case.
That's awesome. Jeff, I know that we can probably continue with a ton of questions. If you haven't already, again, join the Mentorship Network. We'll drop questions in there. We'll be sending this recording out along with some additional resources. Thank you everybody for joining. I hope you learned a ton. I learned a ton. This has been a really great conversation, Jeff. Thank you so much for your time.